What if I told you one eclipse, just 7 minutes long, changed everything we thought we knew about the universe? This is the story of the day light itself bent to the will of gravity. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible true stories from history. In the year 1919, the world stood between war and wonder. Across continents, scientists prepared for a moment that could redefine all of physics, an event written not in ink, but in starlight. Albert Einstein had proposed something unthinkable, that gravity could bend light. The world laughed, skeptics mocked, and yet his theory waited patiently for one perfect test, a total solar eclipse. In a quiet Berlin office, Einstein scribbled equations on a chalkboard, hoping that someday, someone would prove his ideas right. That proof would come, not from him, but from brave astronomers halfway across the world. 2 expeditions were planned, one bound for Sobral, Brazil, and another for a remote island called Principe, off Africa's coast. They carried fragile cameras, telescopes, and the weight of human curiosity. As ships cut through the roaring Atlantic, the scientists aboard knew failure meant ridicule, and success would change science forever. The journey was dangerous, but discovery never travels the easy path. They packed photographic plates with surgical precision, knowing one tiny shake could destroy months of preparation. The stars, they hoped, would shift, just a little, under the pull of the sun's gravity. Meanwhile, Einstein waited in Berlin, far from the tropics. For him, this was more than science. It was faith in reason itself. He believed the universe had secrets that only courage and patience could reveal. In Principe, a young British astronomer named Arthur Eddington led the expedition. He wasn't just testing a theory. He was trying to heal a world divided by war through the unity of science. But on the morning of May 29, 1919, the sky turned against them. Heavy clouds rolled in over the island, threatening to erase years of planning in a single breath of weather. Eddington's team watched helplessly as the heavens turned gray. They had traveled thousands of miles, only to face nature's cruelest test, uncertainty. Then, the air grew still. The world darkened. The birds went silent. The shadow of the moon began to crawl across the sun, swallowing daylight as if time itself was holding its breath. And then, totality. The sun vanished, leaving only a glowing crown of fire in the sky. In that eerie darkness, the universe looked back at us, waiting to see if we were ready to understand it. The scientists worked feverishly, taking photographs one after another. 7 minutes. That's all they had before the light returned. Every second mattered, every plate, a possible proof of genius. For just a heartbeat, the clouds parted. A single window of clarity. Cameras clicked, shutters snapped, and in that brief moment, destiny was captured on glass. Back in England, months passed as the fragile glass plates were developed. Each one held tiny dots, distant stars, perhaps shifted by the invisible hand of gravity. When the images were finally measured, something extraordinary appeared. The starlight near the sun wasn't straight, it was curved. Exactly as Einstein had predicted. On November 6, 1919, in London's Royal Society Hall, the results were announced. A stunned silence filled the room, followed by applause that echoed across the world. "Einstein triumphs," screamed the headlines. Overnight, a German physicist the world barely knew became a household name. The man who had bent the universe. Photographers swarmed him. Reporters demanded answers. Einstein smiled humbly and said, "I knew it would be proven, but I did not know when." His patience had finally paid off. For over 2 centuries, Isaac Newton's vision of gravity ruled science. But now, Einstein's universe, curved, flexible, alive, had dethroned the old order. Reality itself had a new shape. From Tokyo to New York, newspapers translated the discovery. The war was over, but this was a victory for humanity's mind. Science had united the world once more. People everywhere looked up at the stars differently that night. The sky, once infinite and cold, now felt alive, bending and whispering secrets only the brave dared to chase. Einstein's equations became the language of space and time. Black holes, time travel, the Big Bang, all traced their roots back to this one simple, daring question: what if light could fall? But behind Einstein's fame stood Arthur Eddington, the man who risked everything to prove another's theory true. His faith in science transcended nationality, and that's why history remembers him quietly, yet deeply. Eddington's notebooks told stories of sweat, clouds, and faith. He knew he wasn't just testing light. He was proving that truth knows no borders. After the horrors of war, one eclipse united minds once divided by flags. For a moment, humanity looked beyond nations and saw only the shared wonder of the cosmos. The measurements were exact, starlight deflected by 1.75 arcseconds, a number small enough to seem meaningless, yet big enough to change the universe forever. When Eddington confirmed the numbers, his voice trembled. They had done it. They had photographed gravity itself bending the path of light. The discovery proved something profound, that space and time weren't separate, but woven together in an invisible fabric, shaped by mass, motion, and light. Every telescope today, every image of a black hole, every gravitational lens we see, all trace their origin to that fleeting moment of darkness in 1919. As the modern world peers deeper into space, we continue to chase the echoes of Einstein's eclipse, each discovery a reflection of that first proof of cosmic truth. Einstein once said, "The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious." He knew that mystery was not to be feared, but followed into the dark. The Great Solar Eclipse of 1919 didn't just prove a theory. It transformed how humanity sees itself, tiny beings in a vast, curved universe, yet capable of understanding it. From that day on, gravity was no longer just a force pulling objects. It became the gentle curve of space itself, a dance between time, matter, and light. As Eddington's ship sailed home under the rising sun, he carried no gold, no treasure, only proof that knowledge is the greatest victory of all. Decades later, historians and scientists still study those same glass plates. The grainy stars on them are the fingerprints of a universe revealed. From 1919's eclipse to modern observatories orbiting space, the legacy continues. One experiment's ripple became the foundation of modern astrophysics. Every eclipse since has been more than a shadow. It's a reminder of that moment when humanity reached beyond itself and touched the truth. As sunlight bends around the sun, you can almost feel the universe breathing, curving, stretching, whispering that Einstein was right all along. Time and space, once separate, became one. The clock and the cosmos now dance together, guided by equations written over a century ago. In that success, science found something greater than discovery, unity, the power to rise above conflict and seek answers together. Einstein's quiet genius became a beacon for generations. His name would forever symbolize human curiosity, the courage to question everything. From a small island under a dark sky to galaxies billions of light years away, the ripple of that day still moves through the stars. Revisit that moment in your mind. The world dimmed, the stars appeared, and in their delicate dance, the universe revealed its hidden geometry. Einstein once asked, "What if light could fall?" That question broke the boundaries of science and opened the door to understanding everything. Today, as we orbit the same sun, we still live inside that answer, in a curved, expanding, mysterious universe born from a single question. Modern astronomers prepare for the next great eclipse, chasing the same thrill that Eddington felt, the moment when nature lifts its veil. The 1919 eclipse photo and today's black hole images are connected. One began the story, the other confirmed its truth. Light bends, but history connects. So when the sky darkens during the next eclipse, remember, it once proved that space can bend and time can stretch. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories that shaped our world.